It's been a while. It's been a 2 week break, but we're back. Hello, everybody. This is the Otaku Summit,
Hello.
brought to you
Yeah,
by the Solid.
vacation.
Yeah, we did have vacation. Literally, it was holiday. So we are done. We're break, but it's been a while. 2 weeks while we were gone. Like everything seemed to happen. Like that week, we just needed to take a break for everything just to explode in the anime world. Like, the
Yeah.
last time we left you, no, for real. The last time we left you, we ended. We talked about how Hunter x Hunter was coming back. You would be shocked to know that is now not the biggest thing that has happened since then. Like,
Oh yeah. Wait,
it
wait, wait,
ex-
wait, wait, wait,
I
wait,
don't
wait,
even know
wait,
where to
wait,
begin with all of
wait.
this. Like, that's the crazy part. What's up?
Oh yeah. Since I wasn't here, I need to see,
We need,
right?
yes, we can get to that.
Oh
We
Hunter
can
boy.
get, I
Hunter
know you
coming
need, you
back.
need to give.
Is,
I know you need to
is
give.
so it's
Let
so
me.
good
Oh my god! Here we go.
for the anime community because
Uh huh.
because Pink Shonen has returned.
Yes. Okay. Here we go.
Pink
Oh
Shonen is
Lord.
back.
All right. Get yourself
You
up.
know, everybody was always talking about One Piece week after week. You know, calling it Roof Piece and all that stuff
Yeah. Yeah. Uh huh.
because
Uh huh.
that's
Right.
all they had. That's all we had. Like we all we had was One Piece, but now Togashi, our Lord and Savior,
Mm-hmm.
Yoshihiro Togashi has returned
Right.
from the land of Dragon Quest to
Mm-hmm.
come
Mm.
and
Mm-hmm.
bless us with at
True.
least 10 chapters
You're
of
right.
greatness.
Okay.
At
Fair.
least,
At least, I mean, hey, put a pin on that because I will say he shocked me so far, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that. But I mean, are you done? Is that did you
yes,
just
yes. But
put it
now
okay? Okay.
I am accepting followers
Mm-hmm.
into
Mm-hmm.
the church
Oh,
of Togashi.
there we go.
You know, if you
The,
we have our
Wow.
services on
the cult
Thursdays
the cultists began. The cultists began.
on
Wow.
Thursdays
Uh-huh.
where we come together
Yes.
and we all talk about why Hunter x Hunter is peak shonen. We come here and say why Togashi is the greatest shonen mangaka of all time. We come here to talk about
Oh,
why
oh
So that's
Lord.
preaching. All right.
And
Hunter x
it looks
Hunter
like
is
church behind them
greatness.
too.
It's in.
That is why we are here now.
I think I do hear the angel
It's
singing.
not about One Piece anymore. It's not about Boku no
Are
Hero
you sure?
anymore.
Are you sure?
Bro, well, we can talk about One Piece, but
I'm
but
asking. All right.
Togashi has hinted at
Uh,
us
yes.
via some sketches with trees that we
Mhm.
coming off the boat.
Literally, he's not lying. He's telling you
Sketches
true.
and
We finally
trees.
coming off the
Telling you
boat.
true. Mm-hmm.
We
Sketches and
we we coming
trees.
off the boat finally to the
Can
dark continent
can okay? Can I?
where the promised land
Yeah.
awaits us. I
Yes. Yeah.
saw. I saw. I
Hopefully
saw.
not. Hopefully not the
All
bad
right, we
promised
good.
land, but
We
the
good.
good promised land.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes. 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 Yes.
can I officially start the part now? Like, did you get it out?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
you said?
See,
You
I
feel
had
better?
to give
The
my
services.
pitch. You see, I had to let the world know
Uh huh.
just how severe, how powerful this is. Man. This is
Mm-hmm.
powerful
We
news.
we
Right.
were in
Hunter
service.
coming back from my ears.
Yes.
This is groundbreaking shit.
Which is interesting because that's probably not the most groundbreaking news we have for this podcast. But we'll get
It's
to that.
not.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
It
not.
really not. It's really not. Even after all of that, the cult speech and everything, it's actually not. So you're in for a treat. But like I said before, this is
Always
the Otaku
lag.
Summit brought to you by the Solid. I am your host, Kuma, alongside my fellow co-host, Omar and April. How you guys doing? What's up?
Yo.
Hi.
Great weeks,
And
great
yes,
times,
always
fun
leg.
times,
Always leg.
always lit. What? I was April starts
I'm
because
reading our
April is take a
wonderful
very
viewers.
April is take a, but they can't see that though.
I'm
April
So
is what?
interesting. I'm
to the
interested in
viewers and
the
the
part
listeners, you just
if I
talking about
listen.
leg randomly. Like you understand that, right? To
No,
the viewers and listeners, you just randomly talking about
Red
leg. Like
actually put legs.
no,
No, Red put
but
legs,
you
and the
who
group
would
one
know that?
asks why
But who would
leg,
know that? But
Red
who
is like,
would know
why
that?
not leg? And I say, you know what, always leg.
But who would know that? You realize like you're already a hentai peddler on this podcast. Like who would know it? Like you. So
That's
you, I
that's
mean,
very interesting.
you were randomly
That's rich,
talking about leg.
boy. That's red woman
Glenn
life.
said,
You put in the chat.
wow, this is powerful. Okay, see, continue on.
Very
But
powerful.
this is how we get off track. This is how we get off track. This
Thank
is
you,
how we get off
Red.
track
Thank
right
you, Red.
now. This is
Thank
how
you,
we get
Red.
off track. But, like I was saying, how I started it off, there's been madness in the anime world. Not the multiverse of madness, but just pure, unadulterated chaos and madness.
Yes.
Because I don't
Yes.
know what's happening anymore. I don't know what's happening. But all I know is I am happy that I'm living in this timeline, this reality
Yes.
I
right now. Do not
know.
wake me up
Yes.
from it. Do not wake me up from it. I don't
What
even
a
know what
Go
time
it
from
to
the
be
is.
alive.
darkest
I don't.
timeline to
What
the
is
best
time
timeline.
to be an anime fan?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine not liking anime right now.
Losers.
Like,
That's not the type of life that I want to live.
degenerates.
No, that's a horrible life. Like, what you
Yeah.
doing? What you watching?
Sacrilegious. Like, let's think about that.
Like,
Like,
what you watching?
we are in peak fiction.
Yes, we
Peak
are.
glorious fiction.
Peak
I
reality.
don't even know where to
Peak
begin.
reality,
But
Javon.
peak, I don't. But let's just go straight into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So last time we parted, Togashi made his infamous return to Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
where, like Omar said, he shared some trees. Like, you know, like, everyone, the Dark Continent. Oh yeah, cool. Becoming the trees, right? I shock me. I will be the first. I am the biggest. As like some would know, listen to the pod. All our new listeners, returning listeners who have not been on here in a while. I joke on Hunter x Hunter. I
We
am
all
the listen.
do.
Exactly,
I mean,
no.
except for
It's
Javon.
fun.
I mean,
It's
except for
fun. I
except
mean,
for
it's
Oma.
exciting. It's like it's great to see Hunter fans in pain. Like it brings a little joy to your life. It's like because you say, oh, look at them. It's like, oh, it's like just wallowing in the pain. The Gashi just off playing Dragon Quest somewhere. Like, yo, I can never get chopped. It's a running joke. Cool. But hey, he has shocked me. Because the last time we parted, he had 10 chapters. Well, I would say, yeah. What we would assume was him saying, hey, 10 chapters. This man went on a spree. Every time I open Twitter, I'm seeing a new. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And to the point, it's like 19. I was like, what? He is still drawing.
Mm-hmm.
I am flabbergasted,
Oh yeah.
bewildered,
Oh yeah.
amazed,
You think he
Oh
died?
yeah.
and shocked. He has to be
What
dying.
what what April just say?
No, people
Sorry,
reach. That's a
it
good theory. No,
reminds
I
me of that Hamilton song,
know what.
like
Wait,
you're
wait,
running
wait.
out of time or something. You're writing like you're running out of time.
Knocking all the wood. Something have to be happening.
Because if he
Somebody
pushing
whisper
out, if
something.
he like if he pushing
I
out
yo
content, then it's suspicious.
yo. Togashi set off a ripple effect in the anime community that has shifted everything. Because
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what is going on. This man is still drawing. I don't know if he started over right now. I don't know if, well, in my case, in my scenario, which would be hilarious, is that wasn't just 10 chapters and that whole entire time he was working on one chapter and that's just like the pages. But he's
Mm-hmm.
still
Bruh.
drawing.
If
He's still
they if
drawing.
he
No, for real.
yeah.
He's like literally today as we speak, he is still making pages. Like, I don't know if this has to be some kind of I am giving y'all content for the year. Leave me alone. Don't speak to me. Don't at me. Don't look my way. Don't say anything to me. I am going to play Dragon Quest. Here, y'all have the Dark Continent. Go in front of my. But I mean, honestly, I can understand. It would be kind of heartbreaking, though funny, but heartbreaking if we got just a few pages of it starring the Dark Continent and he just disappears. So it seems like he may, in fact, be getting off the ship, and has a good, decent amount of content within the Dark Continent.
Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
think, and I think something is wrong. I think like he realized how much time he has
I don't
left.
know what is happening.
It's gonna be sad.
Don't
It's gonna
Somebody
be
had
don't
sad,
say
jumped,
but then
that.
I
Don't
feel
say that.
like
which,
Don't say that.
somebody had jumped, had said something. Just like, Togashi, I won't even lie to you. things looking kind of bleak, which is
I
going to lead
mean,
me into the, which is going to not say, but okay,
I
not
thought
to
someone
say
else
so
had that
much
talk. I thought like a
bleak,
doctor might have had that talk.
right? Not to say so much bleak, but it's like things,
I don't, it's
uh,
just it's I don't know.
things looking kind of
Like
shaky, which is going to lead me
because
into the next
it's
thing.
like
Uh,
we knew that he
Yeah.
was sick. We knew that he was sick. We
yeah,
knew that
no,
he was teaching his wife his
yeah,
art. Like
yeah.
his wife was learning
Let's.
his art
Mhm.
style, and then like we didn't really hear much after that, and then all of a sudden, boom, we doing this.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
okay.
being a realist. I'm seeing the signs that I feel like it's
No,
we're
it's
going for a dark
because
road.
not only did Tagashi join Twitter, which he's never done before, he is
See?
literally going off the rail. And let's put in perspective. It isn't so much him being illly sick. His hands just don't work the way they used to work.
That is
Mhm.
true.
Yeah, so it's like it could be a point in time where it's like, yo, I can't draw anymore. Which is why
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is equally shocking because you've been doing it a lot.
yeah.
But like I said, I feel as though like it someone at Jump had whispered something in because days,
Definitely.
which is leading me into the next segment, the next big news of
Like who
this.
wearing a choker?
As I don't know who's wearing a choker. I'm wearing a chain.
I'm
What?
wearing a shirt.
I'm wearing a chain. But um yeah. So why I feel Jump may have been like and why this just set off some kind of strong
Yeah.
ripple effect in the space-time continuum and our timeline or whatever would happen. Oda announced recently that he is going on a month-long break. A month-long break. The longest break Oda has ever taken in
He,
his life.
he deserved that,
Yo.
man. He
He
deserved that
does.
bird. He does.
Absolutely he
I
does.
don't read or watch One Piece, but
Which is
I know he
fine.
deserved
Which
that.
is
I know
fine.
he
But you
deserved
can't
that.
deny that Oda puts in the work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
part of that break is being the part of that break is because he is taking time to regather, refocus for what is going to be his launch into the final act of One Piece. Yes,
Ooh,
ladies
it's
and gentlemen,
finally coming to an
when
end,
Oda
folks.
comes back, we are heading literally towards the grand line. We are heading towards the finish line, sailing straight ahead to
Woo!
the end of One Piece. And of course, this sent mass pandemonium
Mm-hmm.
across the anime community. It's like, what do you, because it's finally happening. You've
Yeah.
always heard the whispers, like you've heard Oda has said before, like, hey, you know, we're getting there. Some years are left. But to finally hear him say, yo, this is going to be the final act, it's different. It's like,
The
yo, wait,
final
I'm not
countdown.
quite sure if I'm prepared for this. Like, at all. Like, I'm not quite sure. Which is why I said, Jump had to have been like, we look across, for those who don't know, My Hero is heading in this final act. It's pretty much
That is
getting
true.
there.
It is
Jujutsu
a
Kaisen,
final lap now,
it's in its right. Jujutsu Kaisen is also getting there.
Oh shit! I need to catch up on Jujutsu
Right
Kaisen
now
now.
you have One Piece. I'm missing something. Black Clover as well.
Yeah.
So that's literally four,
Oh, that's their big boy.
That's their
That's their
four
big
biggest
boy.
hits.
right there, four
Yeah.
biggest hits are
Oh man, you can
coming
imagine if all of
every
them
blog.
end like at the same time. That'd be
No, I mean, obviously not all
no,
of them are
not
gonna end,
really. But
Yeah.
if
but
all of
it's.
them are gone, like
I
when the
feel
last big
once
one
the
goes,
once the first ends, it's going to start the ripple effect
yeah,
because
Yeah.
obviously when an author says, "Hey, we're in the final arc," that arc can span like 3 years tops.
yeah,
Where, so it's not to say we're ending immediately, which some people kind of felt like. Some people kind of had that. And it's like, what do you mean it's ending? There's so many questions. Like, yo, calm down. We still have years to go. This is just him
yeah,
saying this is the ride. Now, when he
yeah.
Yeah.
says this is the final battle, that's when you really be like, yo, what is happening? But
Right.
yeah, Jump is heading into an almost, I want to say, an unknown place
I
because
know.
what's next? So for Jump, you still have Spy X Family or
Yeah,
Spy Family, some people say, and then Kaiju number 8. I, I know Undead Unlocked is pretty popular as well, but it's like I just don't
Yeah.
know where else Jump is gonna go right now, which
It's
is
gonna be
why.
it's gonna be like a
Yeah,
power vacuum when the last like when whoever is the last big one to
no, for
end.
real. Yeah.
You know who got to carry the magazine?
Oh
Who?
Our Lord and Savior Togashi.
Jesus!
No,
I
why
stepped
I didn't
right.
got
We
to this.
stepped right into that. Right
We did.
into
But no,
that.
but again, in reality, that could have been
You
the
think
case.
Takashi? You think Takashi saw the storm coming? You think he saw the storm coming? He was like, you know what?
I think it's
It's
more so
time.
Jump saw the storm coming. It's like, bro,
Put the game down.
yeah, like I do that. It's time. It's time. It's time. We can need some pages. We can need some. Like, it ain't looking little. We can need something to be in the magazine until we find something else.
What?
We can need you to work a little bit. I'm sorry. We know,
Yeah.
but we can need some Hunter X Hunter. But in reality, Hunter being back is big for the the magazine because then you may also get enough content where you can possibly bring back the anime, which is another
That's
thing
true.
that I don't think a lot of people realize, or maybe that because a lot of people just saw Hunter X Hunter coming back, but not very realizing that hey, it's just the manga. Because I saw a lot of anime onlys as well getting very
Yeah.
happy. I'm like, it's
Say,
just the
our
manga,
Lord, your
not the anime.
poor
It's
sweet
just the anime.
children. You
I
poor
know,
sweet
right?
children.
Listen,
Poor sweet
even
children.
when there's victory, there's still pain. Like, if you are anime only for hunters, like you still gotta wait.
it's like
It's
you
been
so close, but you also so far.
so far,
Yeah.
like so
So far.
incredibly far. So you're not getting content. So
So
it's like,
far.
yeah. So it's also gives a bit of insight as to why Jump has been so aggressive with its new series. To whereas if it's I guess it's not doing what they expected to do, they just axe it right away.
Red
And
Hood.
then haven't been they haven't been as
Still
patient.
mad at them for that.
I mean, even I read some other stuff where it's been it's like
Yeah.
you thought had potential or like could go, but it is like no, and then they had to just rush it to the end because it's obviously it's obvious they're searching.
Yeah.
It's very obvious that
I
they're
mean, but like
searching.
my thing is if you cut something like when it's just barely beginning, like how do you know? You don't know
Agreed.
that's
No,
gonna be
I agree.
great.
I agree
Just
with you.
you just drowning the baby before the baby can even
Yeah,
walk
you need
or
to give it
Yeah.
crawl.
you need to give it some leeway to at least build the end game, some kind of momentum. But I guess they're just looking for that quick boom in your face. Yo, this is it. We need
Yeah.
more of that. But hopefully they find, because as seeing for me, like when a lot of stuff ends, I'm gonna be like, so what am I gonna read?
Yeah.
I won't even lie to you. I don't. I won't even lie to you. So that's why I've kind of tried to get into a lot of. Oh, Sakamoto Days as well is actually really popular in there.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, but it just left to be seen as to what it's going to be like when obviously their four biggest series are gone. So it's like how how is it going to look? Even though they're doing okay, it is going to be enough to where Jump feels like I don't know, we may need something else. But yeah, that's going on. One Piece is definitely heading into what's then. Also, he is in more news towards his break. He's also taking the time to go to South Africa so he can supervise the live action series for a bit, which is also
Ooh.
great. And which we also got a ton of news on that as well recently during Netflix's Geek
Geek
Week.
Week.
Geek
Yeah.
Week,
Netflix.
yeah,
Yeah.
Netflix's Geek Week,
I didn't know
yeah,
that was Netflix thing. I thought it was something
yeah.
else. I
That's the
thought
thing.
someone else
Yeah,
was
that was
Yeah,
hosting
Netflix.
that's
Geek Week.
Netflix where they showcase a lot of their sci-fi anime stuff of like that ilk. So they
Hmm.
gave a bit of a glance at some of the set pieces of One Piece. It looks phenomenal.
Yes, it does.
I won't even hold you. That definitely looks like. And the director said like one of them producers on is actually a very big fan of One Piece as well. But it definitely looks like they are
That's good. I
fans
think
of
fans should create
yeah,
work.
a hundred
Let
percent,
Yep.
fans do it.
100%, 100%. And you can tell from the set pieces like this really looks like, yo, we're fans of this. We're putting extreme details into the ships, into the set pieces, and everything like that. Even down to the casting. which Oda was also very involved in as well. Like one of those castings, or at least I'd say two, like it's extremely good. Like
What?
extremely good.
Yeah, Shanks and
Mm.
who was the other one?
Uh,
I know it was Shanks who was like sports. So, no,
Sanji
sorry, not
is
Shanks.
Sanji is I trying to remember his name.
Hawk, Mihawk.
Well, Miyagi, yeah, Miyagi looks like definitely like a great pick. But
Yeah,
I'm referring more to Sanji's the chef that was on the ship with Sanji. His
Oh,
guardian.
oh, his
Yeah,
oh.
adopted dad.
and adopted that right. Like he looks beat for beat. He
Oh
looks
yeah,
like it.
he
Like if
definitely
you
looks like
all you
it's a
gotta
girl.
do is show the
Yeah,
mustache and the clothes on, and
yeah.
that's it. That's it. But they're doing a great job with the casting and everything. Of course, you had one casting where it was freaking. It was like, but at the end of the day, Oda chose her. So shut up.
Oh yeah, April. They cast a black woman as a character who was white in the anime or whatever.
She's not even really white. She's like she's probably April's tone, but a bit darker. Like she's not even really like white.
Yeah,
Despite this, so it's
Who
like
the
she's not.
character?
Yeah,
yeah,
so it's Nami's, which isn't even Nami's blood sister, but
yeah.
it's
That's another
Nami's
thing.
sister. That's not right. It's another thing. But of course, it's
I
a bit of a
mean,
freak out. Black characters like who
I
people
mean,
have in their
cause
head
like
be like
if,
he's
cause
white,
like
and I was
if
like,
the, because I don't, because like the show originally, I mean, does like the series originates in Brazil, right? So then you
it
have
doesn't
some.
originate in Brazil,
Oh no,
but all of
okay.
them
Oh, that's
have
shooting in
different
Brazil. That's like okay, all right.
No, they actually shoot in South Africa.
But my thing is this: like, if you always out on the sea, of course you can get some color. If you're always
Yeah,
out on the sea,
Yeah,
you're
of
gonna get
course.
some color.
But she's not
And
predominantly a white character. So that's where it really was. And even if, who cares? Oda picked her. Like
as long, my thing is,
it
as
don't
long
matter.
at the end of the day, as long as the actor does the character justice.
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely,
Because like,
absolutely.
who knows? Maybe someone
Yeah,
who did look exactly like the character went in an audition, and then they just had a bad audition, and
who
then
knows?
this person came in, and then she probably had a fantastic audition, and then
Absolutely.
boom.
It's sort of like the Percy Jackson thing where Annabeth, when the creator Rick picked a black girl to be Annabeth, and it was like, why did he pick her? Yeah, kind of like y'all don't even know if Annabeth was really white. All he said was some. Yeah, he gave some. He says he gave some to the script. Like you all just automatically assumed she was white. Like, but I just don't want us to be a thing because
As long
anime
as the
fans
actor
are.
does, as long as the actor does the character justice, then
No,
woohoo.
absolutely. That's the thing. That's where it should only. That's where it should only be. Doing a great job as a character. I just don't want it to be a
Yeah,
thing where because I know anime fans are extremely fickle bunch. Because if you
yeah,
look back, it's like go back to like Cowboy Bebop and how everyone had such a big hoopla and uproar because M- I can't remember her name.
Faye.
Faye's
Faye.
Faye's outfit wasn't as short as it was in the anime, which was for a reason because it wasn't practical and because
Yeah,
No, it
they tried it,
wasn't.
and it didn't work, so they couldn't do it, which is fair. Not everything in anime is
Same thing
practical,
for like Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raider
right?
movie, like when they was mad because the homegirl didn't got big boobs. Like, I don't
I'm
fucking
like,
serious.
bro, like let's dial back the horny for a bit. And really and use some common sense. It's
You
like
know,
not everything is practical, so they had to make it work, which is fine.
yeah,
It's cool. It's gonna be good. But yes. I don't know, but we in a weird and great place at the same time because the
yeah.
other unexpected event, and this is why I said Tagashi had to have set off some kind of like his presence, his return, like just set off the whole space time continuum and just
So
disrupted
who am I,
everything
Russ?
because it makes no sense.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying our wonderful viewers.
Berserk is coming back.
Really?
No,
Wow.
no, nobody could have foreseen this coming at all. And the thing is, I don't think Berserk fans even kind of wanted it to. Like they weren't even at the like just going at the bits and being like, hey, we would love to have. I think a lot of them were very much at peace with the soft ending that they got,
Mhm.
but apparently, and I'm sorry, I really can't remember his name right now. I was supposed to look at him, but I can't remember. But one of he's also a manga artist as well, and a very close friend to Miura.
Yeah.
Apparently, he spoke a lot to him about key points in Berserk, a lot of what the ending was like. So he has a general, very much an idea of where the story goes. So they're doing the next 6 chapters, and then they're going to go beyond that. So
Oh.
obviously, it's not
Yeah.
going to be
They
the,
said the next chapter is gonna close out the current arc that they in,
right.
and then they go into start another arc after that. And they're
Interesting.
releasing 2 chapters at once at the end of this month.
Yes, was Koji Mori. I had to get this name.
Yeah.
Koji Mori is the name of the person who is supervising the manga now. Let's yeah, like I was gonna say, obviously it's not gonna be the same. It's like Omar said, they're finishing off the arc and then they're going to start a new arc. What they're doing is they're letting his assistants do all the drawing, and he's just going to supervise a lot of the key points. So like I said, it's not going to be
Hmm.
the same. Of course, they have to probably improvise and get to those key points. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's Berserk is coming back, which you know I asked and I gauged a bit because obviously when you're a fan of a work of something in particular, and especially the creator himself, and then you see his work go on posthumous, and it it could bring a lot of mixed feelings, especially when you are okay with the soft ending and kind of at peace with it. So obviously some
Mm.
people have concerns about it because it won't quite be the same as well, and just hope that the art can still stay consistent, and it still does the story itself justice, even though we're aware that it won't be quite what Mayora would have done from beat to beat up to key points and stuff and forth.
Mhm.
But obviously, hopefully, we can still get a very great manga and a proper end to it, which I do feel Berserk does deserve. Um,
Yeah.
I do feel it deserved that. It deserved that. So, but that's really great because not a lot of manga series get that when the creator you know passes on or is unable to create continue a series where they have someone that's there who knows a lot about what the story is and what's going on and can just continue on from where he left off.
Yeah. I think Berserk, the diehard Berserk fans are very lucky because
Yeah,
another thing they said about what the guy name?
Koji
Sorry.
Morty. Koji
Yeah,
Morty.
Koji. Another thing that they said was that he was kind of like heavily involved with the Eclipse arc stuff.
Oh, okay. I
So
didn't see that.
he had his input and he had an insight
Oh,
on
right.
things from as early as the beginning. So for someone like him, who is also a very good mangaka, by the way, because he wrote this manga called Holy Land. That
I looked into a few of it. I haven't seen any of it. Or at least I would say I haven't really heard of a lot of the stuff he has done.
I've read Suicide Island.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That seems to be the most popular one.
yeah, that one was pretty good. But Holy Land is like his magnum opus, and everybody who read that thing
Uh,
is like, it's
okay.
that good.
I
So
have to check
like
it out.
I have faith that someone like him, who's also an acclaimed mangaka and somebody who's been involved with Berserk, and
Mm-hmm.
like you said, or already knows like a
Key
lot of the
points in
stuff
the
in the
ending.
series that's yet to happen. Like I think this is like a match made in heaven, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Like I think it's perfect.
Yeah,
So
that's definitely perfect. Shoot,
I'm
I wish.
thoroughly looking forward to seeing how this story
Yeah,
continues and ends.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
Shoot, I wish High School of the Dead had that. Like where
yeah.
High School of the Dead left
Was
off, I
High
was
School
like,
of the Dead really that good?
yes, we're not doing this, April. We're not doing this today. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We're not. No, that's a, I refuse. No,
Okay.
you will not study High School of the Dead for me. You will not do that. Not today. Back in the
Okay.
days.
All right.
Never. That's
All
the thing
right.
right there.
All
No,
right.
that was High School of the
All
Dead.
right. All right.
You are
All
such
right.
why you are so sacrilegious on this podcast? That is so, like he did not pass for this for this for this for this kind of insult. You know,
This blasphemy.
that's blasphemy.
All right, all right. I'll let y'all have high school to tell y'all can have that.
Why you all disrespectful? But yeah, tune out to Berserk, man. I can't wait. Berserk needs to get a proper anime. Like it, I feel like,
Yeah.
and all because this they do that because it goes within the theme of everything that's happening. Like let's just get completely crazy and just bring back Berserk as a proper anime. Like one
And
that I
I'll
can
actually, yeah.
one would doesn't have animation that will make my eyes bleed. Like
I like
please,
that's why I could never get into Berserk because like
yo,
every time they come up with a Berserk, they always figure out how can we make the animation worse.
I'm like,
Yeah. The CGI one was not it.
how could y'all
It's
do
like
this in Europe? Like, what is,
this.
mind you, like Berserk and Old Hunter has, I guess, similar animation style. So if you watch the old one, it isn't too bad. But like, how you give Hunter a whole new brand spanking new makeover, but you do that to Berserk? I'm like, yo,
Like
come
Yeah.
on,
my because I'm trying to
let's be
get
a
into
bit
you,
respectful.
but then you have this horrible hand. Listen,
I
if it
no,
hurts my eyes, I can't watch it.
I started the anime and I was just like, you know what, this doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna go
Mm-mm.
read the manga. I'm just gonna read the manga. Which I also want. I want to get the volume for it. Berserk. I also want to get
Mm.
that volume book. Like I need. I feel like that's an important piece for every anime slash manga fan. Just like the that Berserk huge Berserk volume just sitting up somewhere and just like yes, because
Yeah.
it just looks
It
great.
it looked like a
Mm.
Bible.
Hey, no, it really does. No, it really does. Like if someone walks like, bro, is that a like, it really does. It really does look like that. And not just how long Berserk is. Like
Yeah.
Berserk is like that first chapter. I don't know. I can't remember. I know there was a very long chapter, and made you realize, like, yo, I'm just getting to what? But yeah, Berserk is long. Berserk is long.
Byron.
It's, oh,
Bye.
later. Even though again, no one can see who I'm talking to. But
Main Cam could throw up the
you
comments
would have
below.
no. I don't think they see that either way. I don't know.
Oh,
I think the last time Cam mentioned that they don't actually see.
oh, that sucks.
Do you believe there's still more stuff? I really just thinking back about this. Like, what if like these last 2 weeks have been insane?
Yeah.
I know.
Like we
My
still,
number one recommendation is getting an anime.
and what is that, Omar? Tell the people. Yes, it is. That's true. That's coming. That's
Yeah,
yeah. You've the one manga you've been talking about nonstop.
been
That
trying
isn't
to get us to read this
that
manga
isn't
for
Hunter
months.
X Hunter.
I
Surprisingly
know,
enough,
right?
or Blue Lock, or Blue Lock,
Yeah, or Blue Lock.
or Blue Lock.
But
This is
oh yeah,
Holy
Blue Lock
Trinity,
got
yeah,
confirmed for fall, by the
Yeah,
way.
this really is.
yeah.
It really
Yeah,
is.
we got to announce that too. Blue Lock is coming out this fall.
Oh yes,
That's true.
they've been ramping up the promotions and everything for
Yeah,
Blue Lock, so it's coming soon. It's very much on the horizon. I can't wait for it. I'm very anticipated.
I can't wait to see this anime that have
It has such a
like
grip on the
I
it's like
know.
and it's like such a sub pocket too. Like you have to like just be following things to see it. But Blue Lock fans are there. They're rabid. Like I knew about Blue Lock
Hmm.
long before, and then like they're there. They're like they're chomping at the teeth for like to have everyone. It's Blue Lock fans are like Spy Family fans, to where it's like they can't wait for the anime to come so everyone can understand why this is so great.
I
And
know.
that's just this is how they like this is no,
oh yeah,
I'm anticipating because I love Awashi, so it's
and
like
Bray, they
I,
released
Oh Lord,
I'm with it.
a
start up.
character trailer
I know right? We started off.
for one of the more popular characters, and his voice actor
Oh yeah, it's one about okay.
is Junichi Masuda. I think he voices, for example, Aizawa in Boku no Hero, um,
Oh, okay. Say no more.
Archer and
Say no
Fate Stay
more.
Night.
Say no
Uh,
more.
Um,
Nice, nice. Okay.
And a lot of other great roles, and that's the perfect
That
voice
man,
for
all
the
that
type of
man does
character.
was great roles. So you don't have to say more. You don't have to say more.
You already
Like
know that he's
I
an
just
amazing character
I
because it's
fall in
like
love with
I
almost
just
any.
waited. I just
really,
waited for them to announce who my other
you
favorite
know,
character is going to be voiced by, and
funny
I just,
enough, I
oh
don't
my,
I don't follow voice actors that heavily to where I know a lot by name and just run like just know their
hmm
stuff that they do. I need to do
I
that more.
know
I need
home
to
like homegirl who voices Ed from
mm-hmm.
FMA. I always will pick up her voice anywhere, anytime. It's
yeah,
like
man,
I don't even know if I've
that's
watched
my
anything else
girl.
which
That's my
he's in.
girl.
yeah, man.
I can't.
Certain voices you
Oh no,
associate
yeah,
with
definitely
characters
for
Yeah,
yeah.
instantly.
Like Ayazawa's voice actor, 100%. Like
he has so much range because like he also like
I I can pick him out.
he
No,
also
he does.
he voiced Victor in Yuri on
Mhm.
Ice.
Yep, yep,
Damn.
yep.
Like
I know.
yes,
Yep,
man.
yep,
I know, right? Like, imagine that.
yep,
Imagine like that
yep.
deep, probably Ayazawa voice, and boom, you
It
have
was someone
Victor's like
else.
high pitched.
Well, I
Yuri.
didn't know that.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he was
voices
Victor.
Victor and Uranus.
Wow.
I'm trying to think if there is there another
The
recognized
duality of man.
voice actor that I know like off the top. Like if I hear his voice, if I hear their voice, and anything else, that I'll definitely be able to just pick it out.
Bakugo voice actor. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard where else I've heard his voice.
Okumoto something. I can't remember his name, but
I don't know where
his
else I've heard his
voice
voice.
is very distinct. Like like it's like that. I don't want to say raspiness, but it's just something about his voice that instantly recognizable to me.
Uh huh.
And then Mamoru Miyano is another one. Like
I'm trying to think
he is
like
the goat. He
Also,
I can recognize his
I,
voice easily.
I think Benny
who
Maru is
voices
another one.
the butterfly girl from not Jujutsu Demon Slayer. Her voice is also very distinct as well.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know any other work. I think that may have been my first time.
Cause like she also plays like
Do tell
Ayaka
me though. Do tell
Genshin.
me if like
She
it's
also plays
animes I've
like you
watched
be
before.
quiet, mate. Like there are some well known anime voice actors who voices like the Genshin characters. Like
Uh,
it's like
the
I
yes.
oh
think you
really?
could recognize Sudaken, um, Siobhan, because he
Who's
been in a
again?
lot of recent stuff. Suda Kenjiro.
What did he do? What's give me a character?
Um, that's the guy who I tell you all voice. Oh god,
Su-
I keep forgetting this name. But from Boku no Hero.
Suda.
Uh, what is his name? Overhaul.
Overhaul? Oh
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yes, yes. You're
yeah,
right. You're right. Benny Maru's voice actor is another one. Mamaru Miyano.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mamoru Miyano. Yeah,
Mamoru.
Mamoru is the goat. Me. He voiced
Yeah,
Light. He voiced
yeah,
um all
Yes.
yeah,
kind of people. Me. He is the goat. Me.
yeah. He's definitely.
And his rage is amazing because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. April watched Zombieland Saga, right?
I
Yeah,
did.
he was the
Yeah,
doctor,
he is
right?
Kotaro from
Yeah, yeah,
Zombieland Saga.
Yes, yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
know, because he also
yeah.
plays
Yeah,
Dazai. He also plays
Who
Dazai
was?
in Bungo Stray Dogs. I
yeah.
Yeah, I
like
was
him
just
because
about to say
like
Bungo Stray Dogs.
you can always tell this man he's have fun
Yeah,
with
But his
his
roles,
characters,
right? Yeah, like
yeah,
he
especially
gets
when
really fun roles.
when he's allowed to be a complete jackass. He is go
yeah.
with that. He is play that
He,
jackass role
right?
right up.
Who was he? Who was
I
he
just
in?
like to hear him scream like when he's "Let
He was thinking from Steins Gate too, the
I
main
know
character from
Stargaze.
that.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
Who was he in? Dorara. I can't
Um,
remember.
Isn't
Who was
he
it?
and
he?
Isaiah? Was he Isaiah?
I can't remember. I can't remember. I
He
really
might
can't
have been
remember.
Isaiah.
You're
Isaiah or
laughing,
Rihanna.
huh?
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
I'm definitely looking at it right. I'm looking for it right now.
He seems like he could play Isaiah, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, he's in a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. I didn't even know that. Well, see, I don't watch you. I rarely watch Yu-Gi-Oh. In
Oh yeah,
He's also
he in
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dragon Ball Superhero as well. I think he is Gamba too.
Mm.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, he's also in Free. See, I forgot about that. He is also in Free.
Who was he in Free? Ren?
Red. Yeah, yeah.
How
He's
I know
Red.
that?
No, listen, I tell you, like if
Yeah, he
he
does. Yeah, it does. It does. That's another thing about it too. When you start to recognize voice actors, like you look at the characters they
Nah,
play, and it's like a lot of them are
he
very
needs
similar. But he's
he needs
he
to
was
voice
Kita,
act someone in
he was Kita
Genshin. He
in
needs to voice
Durara.
act someone in Genshin.
He was who in
Into
Durara?
Kita,
mm,
Kita, Maso
yeah,
Kita.
Masumi Kita, yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay. That's the
That
blonde one who
also,
was
yeah,
the best friend of the main character.
thing, yeah.
yeah.
That also makes sense. That also
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yes, it
I
does.
tell you now, if he voices someone in Genshin, I would spend so much money to get that
Just as
character.
yeah. How much character dialogue do you hear in Genshin?
A lot. I mean, like you,
Oh, yeah.
like
Genshin and voice acting.
See, April started saying this,
a
and
lot.
I didn't say it, but in my mind, it's like I was very shocked. I'm
There
like,
are a lot of big names in Genshin, and
really?
yeah,
I didn't know. I like
yeah, and
because I don't. Yeah, when generally I played Genshin, I don't recall like a ton of dialogue or anything like that.
because
So,
when like you'll hear most of the dialogue, like when you're doing the story quest, the Archon
uh,
quest, and then like if you have that character every once in a while, the character to say like a bit like recent
uh,
days, like anytime it's rain about the rain, you have them talk about the weather or like talk about certain things, and plus you also hear them like do their like when they're attacking and do their attacks. So, but still,
uh,
ah, a
all
lot of big
right,
names.
cool.
That's
Siobhan,
why I
you should
play
know
Aika. So
I don't know who
Siobhan
that
should know
character is.
Yuki Kaiji.
Yes, 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 yes,
That's Aaron
Yuki.
voice actor.
yes, yes. Of course,
Ah,
yes. Yeah, he's
yeah.
also very
I
distinct.
I think he also was Simon in Gurren Lagann. I think.
He was.
He's also in
He
Pokemon Hero. I
was.
can't remember who he
That's why
plays in Pokemon Hero.
Is
That's why I first heard of.
he is
Mhm.
Todoroki in Boku no Hero.
There
He's
we go.
Todoroki in Boku
Yeah.
no Hero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Todoroki. Yeah, but that's how I first recognized it. It's like, this is Simone. This is when I
Yeah.
heard Todoroki, it's like, this is Simone.
Yeah.
I heard. This is my boy. Listen, y'all don't know
Yeah.
how much I love
Mhm.
Gurren Lagann. There was a point in time, like
Yuki
every day,
Kaji is probably
my
like one of
backgrounds
the
and
most popular ones
everything is associated
Yeah.
right
with
now.
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah.
But Amal, you didn't get a chance to talk about
Oh yeah.
Oshiroko.
Oh yeah. So the
Oh,
manga I've been trying to get these niggas to read for the longest is
It's,
getting there. We getting
Oshinoko
I'm waiting for that
is
anime.
finally getting an anime.
Yeah, no, okay, oh, cool. No,
there.
it looks great. Like I did, I always say when you first mentioned it, it's like, oh, this looks cool, this looks fun.
The art looks
It looks
very
interesting.
nice.
The
Yeah,
art, it looks phenomenal. I think
it's
that would
very
probably
beautiful.
be the reason if I do read the manga and not wait for the anime to start first, that I would do that because the art looks very
Yeah.
enticing.
The
Yeah.
art style is
Um,
very good.
but I'm
Very
waiting to
very
get a
good.
new phone first so I can read all my manga again properly because this one.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, it's struggle. It's struggle. I haven't been reading manga like that often.
I
Yeah.
know I've
I need
been
to catch up.
falling off. I've been falling
Yeah, I
off
need to
on my
catch up.
manga,
Definitely need to catch up.
I
but
actually started a new one because a
Oh,
YouTuber who I
really?
follow, he made a video on one of the series that was in the top 10 manga sales for half the year so far.
mm,
It's it's like
I
a
should do that.
mystery. It called mystery something
You said it's
or
a furry?
no, it's
what?
a
Oh, I
mystery.
really thought he said it was no. At first, I thought you said it's a furry, and you said it's a mystery. I was like,
No,
another B
What?
stars.
Your mind
I'm like,
lost.
another B stars. Like, what is happening?
no, no,
What
no,
is
no,
that?
no, no,
Hey,
no, no,
listen,
no.
B stars was a
Vsauce
hit.
It's
was
it's it's almost like a detective manga in a sense.
mm,
Ooh,
But yeah, it I think it came number 6 or 7 for the
oh
top
really?
manga sales so far for the year.
oh,
And like
A,
this
de-
series was
a
like relatively unknown until
detective,
now. But
a detective series that can be Conan, unimaginable,
I haven't
unimaginable.
started yet.
unfathomable. You
But
know,
from what I've
Hopefully,
heard,
it doesn't last as long as Conan.
Jesus,
yeah.
Mary,
Jesus.
no, please, Lord, please, Lord.
But the chapters are like
Can
really
Conan
long
just
and
end?
Can Conan just grow up? How would that?
That
How would we
that
bro,
address?
that's what
How
he
would
needs
we
to
do
grow up. That's it
that?
right there. He needs to grow up.
Like not even end. Can we just grow
Just
up?
let him grow up, please.
Like,
yeah.
Like he been
at
that
this,
same age for 50 years now.
and I know
Like
we go on.
It's so
it's
I know
stupid.
we diverted for a bit, but it's like when a bit around. But yo, it don't make it. At this point in time,
No,
it don't make
no.
it. It makes zero sense as to why he's still a kid. It's been
Yeah.
yeah.
Conan's been going on too long for him to not have started to grow naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless whatever they injected him with also stunted aging, there's actually no reason for him to still be a kid.
He must
But
see
Yeah.
up the same thing, Asha.
honestly, gotta be,
I think
gotta
we just accepted. We just accepted
yeah.
Asha's eternity. We just accepted that.
Forever then.
Yeah, I guess forever. Forever Ted, forever starting a new journey again, forever forgetting how to be a kid. This is what it is. It what it is.
Yeah.
But oh, she don't go. All right, cool. Did they ever say when it's coming? I don't remember recently.
No, but if we
Next
had to
year, maybe.
guess, we'd say next year.
Yeah.
Y'all know
This
this.
year too shocked me. It like ain't no space
I
force.
was
Don't
just
go this
about
way.
to say it. Like y'all realize this winter. We get into what we into winter, spring.
We in spring.
Spring.
We're
We in
spring
spring,
now,
dude.
right? We heading into this next season.
And the summer.
In
Summer is going to be packed.
two
Yeah.
or 3 weeks, eh?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
Lord.
winter is
Gotta get
going
that
to be.
anime awards thing going.
Yeah, you do.
I
Summer is
do.
going to be packed, and then winter is going to be packed, and we're
Yeah.
still going to be packed heading into the next year. Like we don't
I
have like
know.
this is a
Jesus.
freaking
Watch this, but to be fat.
listen
Yeah,
phenomenal space and time of anime like just coming
yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
This
not slowing down at
honestly,
all.
I think this is gonna be the best year of anime we've had
Hands
in a
down,
very long time.
And
hands down.
we haven't talked about it yet. I've been excited to talk about it.
What's that?
Guess who else is getting anime?
Don't say hentai.
No, I said
Okay,
anime. I said guess who's getting
I don't know.
anime?
You watch enough
Is it
hentai.
Who's
solo
getting
leveling?
anime?
Is it
For
solo
where
leveling
it's
getting
like
anime?
okay, wait. All
Oh
right,
yeah,
before you say this, hold on. Pump the brakes.
Y'all know
I
you
just
know
I
how
just
I feel
hold
about
on.
my
I
man.
think we were saving that for last.
Wait. Not even that was saving it for last. It's when we here now anyway, because later on I get to be a kind of hypocritical about this. But the only reason I haven't freaked out or like really spread because I'm
Oh,
still
you
looking
still in the spook. Oh, still in
for
for proof. Oh.
like more official proof. But all the signs are pointing towards there being the anime finally coming, especially because
Let my
we
man
seem to be getting a lot of animes that have been highly
Sunshine Woo.
requested by fans, like Oishino Ko being one of them.
Yeah,
Spy Family was also one of them. So
yeah,
we're tracking in that. I think there was a domain that was made. Don't quote me on that. But I think there was a domain that was made. But along since we're talking about solo leveling, news just came out. We are getting more chapters. We're getting a side story and an
Of
epilogue.
solo?
Yep,
yeah.
we're getting some side
Sorry.
stories and an
Sorry.
epilogue, which is
Yeah.
cool. Which is
I
cool.
get
Which is
more.
really
Like I
good.
said, that epilogue is it
It
just felt
was.
like it's yeah.
I hope we get to see Jinwoo and Homegirl. That's all I want.
I know
Yeah,
that was
that's what
my
I want to see.
goal. That
All
Yeah,
was
I
my
want. I don't care about
parent.
yeah,
nothing else. I just want to
yeah.
see what happens with that relationship. That's it.
I know.
I don't care about nothing else. You can give me nothing
And
else.
also more shots of Shinwoo.
Okay, now see
Sung Jin Woo.
I
Sung
know
Jin
Sun
Woo,
Shinwoo.
the man himself, yo. When solo leveling gets anime, that about
Boy,
Listen,
all
bro,
the fan girls.
you
Oh
let
my
people
bro.
god.
like
So
if y'all thought people were
rumors
daddy, if y'all thought like listen,
was
that's
it
Yeah,
that?
dead.
if y'all
Oh
thought
no, yeah,
Gojo's effect on the world was strong,
If y'all thought
wait till
Gojo
Jin
was
Woo go.
daddy, if y'all
Jinwoo
thought
about to
Gojo
have
was daddy,
the biggest chokehold.
Shinwoo is
And what's
daddy.
gonna make it even funnier is because of how
Daddy.
we're introduced to him.
I
So when
know.
Yeah.
that episode hits, when he has that transformation,
Oh
Listen.
yeah.
the grip he's about to have on all the whole
Right.
female anime
Listen.
community. Listen,
Listen.
I can see the TikToks already. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
like
I know
y'all bitches,
like how the
like
TikToks with
y'all.
Gojo was rampant. Like it's
Yeah.
great.
Listen,
This could
And
be
Benny Maru
fantastic.
and Benny it's like a succession. Benny Maru and then it was Gojo, and then possibly it's going to be Jinwoo.
Yep.
I'm happy for y'all. Happy for you. You know, the female anime fans they get something too. For a long
I
time,
know.
the males have always had something. Y'all get
Let
something too.
us let
Y'all
us
get to
get
enjoy life.
our daddy of all daddies.
I
Sunshine
don't.
Wu.
I don't even think you needed the voice. I don't even think you need. But yeah, that gets the point across. That gets the point across.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, I'm trying
Trust
to remember
me.
if this was attached to that rumor or this was another anime that was announced to be coming back. But I do think
Oh, there's two anime that
what freaking
they,
get there
but see,
because
like what your
represent
boy was
they
saying, I
represent
don't
a
know
lot of
how
my
credible
DNA
this
when it comes
is
to
to.
anime.
Yeah.
Hold on, but they listen. I guess why I said I about to be really hypocritical, but those other they represent a lot to me. They mean a lot to me, especially one in particular because I've been begging,
Yeah.
begging the gods,
Yeah.
please bless me with a remake and a prop ending. But um, I think I could be wrong with this because I can't remember quite. But I think production IG, at least the rumor is, for come with solo
Oh, no,
leveling.
no, no. A1 Riches.
It
A1
was
Pictures.
oh there you go A
Yeah,
one
A1
A
Pictures
one
got it.
A1 A1.
Yeah.
But
It's
it
not
was
bad because
one.
A1 did 86, and that was
But was it A1 in
They do sort
collaboration?
out online as well.
Yes,
yeah.
right. Boom. That's what it could have been. It was Sword Art Online. I'm trying to remember
Listen,
if this was
when they
a
animated Jinwoo, they better work.
was it like
They
A1 in
better work.
collaboration with
But
Mappa?
50% of their animation team just
No, they
animate.
just had A1. They just had A1.
I saw something that's had a collaboration with Mappa. I can't remember correctly,
I
but yeah,
just I
but
just
it
saw
definitely was one.
A1. But
But
A1,
that's
they
what it.
perfect because
Yeah,
they definitely have the budget for that.
Yeah,
and
they do.
they're adept to doing isekais as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you look at Sword Art animation, especially from
Listen,
season one,
they
it
better
matches up a lot with what's
get
gonna
their
be
best
happening for season 12.
That
animators on
Alicization
solo.
animation,
Yeah,
they need to put that for this.
Bing, Bing. That's a
They better
perfect.
put their best animators on solo leveling. Cause listen, if y'all fuck up Sun Jin Woo, if y'all
Yeah,
fuck
bro.
Yes.
my man up,
Yeah, bro.
listen, I will fly to Japan and we can have words and
Oh
maybe
no, it may have
fists
been Crunchyroll
and
too,
chairs.
because I know
Crunch.
Crunchyroll has
No,
been. I
no.
wait. Hold on, stay with
Yeah,
me. Stay
Can
with
I
me.
guess?
they
Stay with me.
run their
Stay with me.
hands and everything Korean.
That's why I said that. Stay with me. I think for personally, I feel like it's hard. It's going to be hard to mess up solo leveling unless they do that thing where they skip out things, which I don't think they should do, or I
Mm-mm.
don't think they will do.
Bro,
But they
if they
definitely.
pull a God High School on this, I could be very upset.
But
Cause
see,
listen, like listen, I was
that's where I was
excited
going to go.
until you mentioned Crunchyroll. Listen,
But see, that's where I
I
was going to go.
hmm
They need solo
hmm
leveling to work because so far they haven't done a great job when it comes to adapting the web comics, and the
yeah,
Yeah.
creator was
their webcomic
so
adaptations is
so
oof.
yeah. Like we mentioned, high school. God, high school didn't meet the
Noblesse,
expectations, and
Yeah, no.
Tower of God.
Tower of God didn't
Mm-hmm.
meet the expectations that it should
Yeah.
have.
Lord,
Because for me, Tower of
y'all
God,
have me scared now.
I was
Oh
watching
Lord.
it. I was watching it as like I didn't quite get it, but like the last episode of Tower of God made me like, oh, okay, cool. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously, up to this point, we haven't had any word or anything of the sort in regards to like if there was two animes will ever be going back. Honestly, I
God
will
High
say
School don't need to come back. They just need to I would like to see a continuation of Tower of God.
I will say the plot for God of High School was very typical. It wasn't anything new, but
Yeah,
I did
it
That
like
made
the
me. That's what
animation was
made me
crazy.
drop. It
I
made
would
me
say
drop
that
That
it.
the
animation was
animation was
crazy.
crazy, and
Yeah.
I did like the mindless action. Like it reminded me the days. Well, not so much of the days of Dragon Ball Z, but it was for me a good watch in the sense that every episode was just action, 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 action. It's like I push this,
You know why?
and so it
Because
gave
it
me
was a big
boom.
tournament talk.
Exactly, it was. And I listen to me. Regardless of
Lord,
how the anime is in its totality, I am a sucker for a good tournament arc.
I know a
I'm a
good
Yeah.
sucker for a
tournament
good.
art.
If you give me a tournament, I'm gonna watch it off of principle. I'm just
Yeah.
Yeah.
saying, even if the story isn't great or if I feel like the pacing is off, I'm gonna watch it because I just like to see dudes rumble. This is what it is. So that's why I say I appreciated I got to high school for that, but it was definitely an anime that came and went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's definitely an anime that came and went, especially after having such fanfare behind it. same with Tower of God. So I do
Yeah,
wish they had done it better. My hope was that if they did bring it back, it would have been like them doing it the way it should have been done,
yeah.
continuing. But
They
you know, that's
messed up the entire story. Like they changed the whole thing in the
yeah.
latter half. Like I did not appreciate that at all.
I always meant to go back to it and like to read it just to see how the pacing of it and how the story plays out
Yeah,
in
the
the
pacing was
actual
off.
manhwa. In the actual manhwa. But
Yeah,
yeah, I heard the pacing was off. But like I said, I was there for the fights because that's what drew me in.
Yeah.
Regardless, my first
that's all we
I was
had
there
at
for
that
the fight.
point.
Yeah, I was really just there for the fights because
Yeah,
I honestly could tell from the trailers that they had. It's like this wasn't going to be anything that I hadn't seen before or something
yeah,
like that, like anime wise or plot wise. So it's like, but the animation and the fights look so. I'm like, okay, I'm down with that. But yeah, and I can't remember his name, but the main character was cool. The main guy was cool. The main character was cool.
yeah, yeah.
It was alright.
It was okay.
Yeah, especially when they got to the end. But yeah, so hopefully, solo leveling is done correctly.
Lord, that's
Yeah,
scaring me. I'm scared.
Production
I'm
IG
scared.
being at the helm for it. But I mean, it could be just the fact that Crunchyroll just has the rights to stream it.
I hope so.
It could
yeah.
because
I hope that's it.
I hope
yeah,
that's it. They don't
I
need
hope
to put their
that's the
hands in
because keep
that.
extent
in
Let
of
mind,
their involvement.
yeah, because keep in mind, Tower of God
let the studio
and
do their
High
thing.
School were produced by Crunchyroll. This isn't
Hmm.
being so like production IG are the producers of it. So
A
it really
one, A one,
yeah.
A one,
I
A
mean,
one.
I can't know I
You
keep
must
saying
be
that.
really praying for
Yeah,
IG
yeah.
to
Production A1.
happen.
I know I keep saying that, but yeah, A1. Like so, there. If everything turns out to be correct, they're
Let
in charge of
A1
it.
do their
So it could
thing.
just
Just
be
let
like,
A1 do their thing.
yeah,
Crunchyroll, you could just stream it.
yeah, it just seems like just
Yeah,
Don't
scratch
let
it,
A1 touch A1. Let leave
announcing.
A1 leave A1 alone.
yeah,
Don't you
Yeah,
even don't you even look at it, Crunchyroll. You don't even the
yeah,
only time
because
that you look at it, the only
it
time
was
that
even
you
yeah,
so
look at
funny.
is when it's time for you to stream. Is when you say, "Oh, have you finished? Can we stream it now?" Okay,
Yeah,
thank you. That's the only time Crunchyroll and A1 just need that
but I
for it.
mean, at the same time, I can't fault them because they were definitely the first ones to recognize that man was also a thing and very
I
yeah,
popular,
know,
and they
but
gave it a
I
shot.
yeah.
know,
But
but
no,
still,
but
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 still,
they
still,
made
do it
some
right.
decisions
their
If you
again.
gonna
execution
bring it,
don't be
do it
good.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
they made some decisions, and
because
I mean other
your
studios do it
execution of it
too.
is gonna
So it's like
turn people off from it.
yeah. So, and the thing is the fact that they did
You're not helping the cause.
both at the same time. I think they should have really just made an attempt with one first, and then see how they go, and
Yeah,
then go from
Yeah.
there, then do the other one. But
yeah.
it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, because we did mention it's like, oh, I mean, before I get to that, Finland Saga got more news of Finland Saga.
Hmm.
More promotions came out. We have again also in January. Was it January or February?
January.
January release again, signifying that we are in for a non-stop anime.
Farmland
Winter is
We had
Saga.
a
coming.
trailer, the
Farmland
Farm
Saga
Saga.
is
We
in.
about to see our boy go on a journey of self-reflection and purpose.
Yes,
No
sir.
action, but we lit
Okay,
anyway.
okay.
I
Wait.
mean, I
It's
No
lie,
like ten
I lie,
action,
percent
I
just
lie.
action.
It's
It's
there,
like
it's
ten
there,
percent
reflection.
action.
it's 10%. It's there, but that's not the main focus.
Yeah,
That's not the main focus because I know
I like a
everyone
good
that's
character driven arc.
it's
So
very character
yeah,
driven, and it's
yeah.
but it's
yeah.
really good. Like that's the thing about it because I know how again
And
anime
and
fans
people
are
really
fickle.
shouldn't be surprised by this because what
Yeah,
did
they
Oscar
should.
Lad tell Thorfinn before he died, Javon? What did he tell him to do?
Tell that boy move on, right? Basically, he told him to move on.
He said,
Go find your purpose.
"Become son of Thor, become a true warrior."
Yep, become a true warrior.
And what Thor's ideology is? Nobody is your enemy, bro.
Yep.
Oh my God,
So,
wait!
like I
I
said,
can't wait.
when I
I
say
can't wait.
he goes on a journey of self-reflection and purpose, I literally mean that. Which
Oh,
is
and then y'all niggas, y'all thought King Canute was soft? Oh shoot!
that's another thing. Like
Oh shoot! Y'all in for a surprise with that
again,
nigga.
we just witnessed the prologue to season one. Season two is the start of the actual journey and the actual story, and it's beautifully written. I have to catch up
Yeah,
with Vinland Saga, but it is
Yeah, me
from
too.
where I get it's beautifully written. The character developments, like we're getting a different Thorfinn. Like
Thorfinn.
very much so. So it's like I know, like again, some anime fans are fickle. I know everyone is used to the action of Vikings and everything from season one, but season two definitely stick with it. It's going to be a lot of great storytelling. Like I said, the action is completely gone, but this arc is definitely meant for character development, which
They
is
ain't
not
gonna do to us like
not enough.
Shield Hero did to us. They ain't gonna do
Uh,
it.
uh, 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 uh.
No, no, no. Like
The writing for
I
this
they're
know,
not.
I'm
is
Yeah,
saying
top
that's
tier.
what I'm saying. I said they're not gonna
yeah,
do
yeah.
what
It's
Shield
not.
Hero
It's
did to
not.
us.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be that.
Lord, I was so disappointed in Shield
I
Hero.
mean,
So
I think
disappointed.
with Shield Hero, I think it's more so because it's the story point. I guess at this given point is like a transition of whereas now
It's a horrible transition.
dealing with now Fumi not so much being the outcast and everything yet,
Yeah.
but now we're shifting it. So I guess it's a
Yeah.
very awkward shift, and I guess trying to find a balance within the story because I
It's a very
think
slow, horrible shift.
yeah, I think I've heard it does get better, but I do think you have to go through that ride of
Mm-mm.
the ship. Like you have to go
I
through
tried. I was
the
up to
ride of
episode
the ship.
5, and I was like, "Fuck this."
You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go through that ride of the ship. Because yeah, because most of
Yeah.
people. Because that's what. But that's why I'm saying now about Vinland Saga. People
Yeah.
watched it and got
For that acting.
attracted
Yeah.
to it because it
Hmm.
presented one thing, but now
Yeah.
as the story progresses, it takes a different turn. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Vinland Saga is really good. It's peak fiction. I
You're
give it.
getting a very different story and a very different dolphin.
It's peak fiction. It's still peak. It's very peak fiction. If you love storytelling in your anime
Yeah.
Hmm.
and good character development, Vinland Saga season two is
And like I said, the
100%.
action ain't completely gone. It's
No,
just
it's not. It's not.
it
It's
ain't gonna
not.
be
It's
on
taking a back
dolphin
seat.
side.
No, it's not gonna.
It could be
Right.
it could
It's
be
not. You
elsewhere.
know. Yeah, it's not gonna be on season one Torfin now. Like he ain't about
Yeah.
to be dishing out free smoke for everybody who looking for
Yeah.
free smoke. Like it ain't be that. But it will be there. It will be that. All right. But on some other news, some news recently produced today. We're gonna get an anime panel for Bleach on July 2nd, and I can't
Oh
wait.
yeah, at Anime Expo.
Yes, yes, yes.
Woohoo!
Which we need to go to one of these days. That's the point.
Yes we
I
do.
know.
We need
Yes
to
we
make
do.
that. We need to make that. We need to make that journey upon it.
Find a business.
Yes.
Find a business trip.
Yeah, business trip, a business trip, a business trip, a simple business trip, a simple business trip. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to see. Hopefully, we get a new Trello. That's what I'm really hoping for. Or
Yeah.
because I know
We probably would.
they started voice work a while ago for it. So I'm hoping we get something new regards to the season what's coming up through that.
I a
But
100% certain they got footage and they can
They
show.
will.
It either could be a trailer or footage.
Yeah.
or they'll unleash the they may what the opening is gonna be like, and you know they like to do that too as we come like give you
Oh,
an
show
idea
us the
of
opening.
yeah what the this
Listen,
opening song
listen,
sounds
listen.
like.
I
Yeah,
had
but
accepted
I
that because
need
every time Dragon Ball Super come to Anime Expo,
yeah
they show footage. I want footage.
no I
Show
wanted to
me something.
I'll be honest I
We
wanted to
all
Show me
want
something.
footage. We
Me
all
and
do.
Javon had big argument over whether or not the animation could be garbage. I need to see footage from this
I
anime.
I have full belief in what is going to happen with the animation for this with the season of Bleach. But yeah, I want to see footage. I want to see footage. I want
Yeah.
to see footage. I want to see footage. Oh, how do I want to get into? Let's do it. Let's do it. So we talked about it a bit, but in more unprecedented news in which I can't believe. And right now I
Take
don't
it
even
with a
care.
great
I,
take this
I,
with a grain of salt. Take it with a
and
grain
right
of
now I
salt.
want to say right now I don't even care if it may not end up being real or not, but it's in the air and it's in the atmosphere. First one being Trigun is rumored to be coming back.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vash D Stampede
No.
is
Yes.
rumored to be coming back.
Yes.
I don't think y'all understand.
My next man.
I don't think y'all understand how excited I am for that.
Mashu use one mic
I
Yeah.
first
don't.
hand.
I love Trigun. Like, if
Man,
Listen,
this comes
if
back,
you was an
Dragon was so
I
OG
good.
adult
yo,
swim head, you would
Yes.
bruh,
it's
you would understand.
yo.
You would
Yes.
understand.
Like I Trigun. Like I when I saw that I was
Man.
in disbelief. I
Same.
couldn't believe it.
I really hope Trigon
I
does
hope
get
that
that.
news. I hope that
Me
I
too.
hope that is 100% correct news.
What?
Yeah.
And then even from reading it, it feels like it's going to be new, like it's like new stories elements or something
Yeah.
like
Ooh.
just new Trigon. Period. It's just like yes, I need it. I need it.
Yes, we
Bash,
I,
all
Bash,
did that.
Bash is returning to my
bro, Vash is such
screen.
a great character.
He
Like I don't
is.
think people understand like how goated Vash the Stampede
And
is.
the
Like
priest,
yes,
the
I
priest
said
is
it.
also
I
a good
said
character
goated.
as well
Vash
Yeah.
the
in
Stampede is.
Dragon.
Listen, it's amazing. It's amazing. That whole sequence up to the last episode of
Oh
that.
man,
Trigun is a beautiful anime. If you have
it
not watched
is.
Trigun, please, I encourage you to find Trigun
Man,
and give that a watch. 100%. Now on to the second, and this one, this news. Now
Boy,
this
April,
I
prepare
pray
for Devon to lose his mind.
heaven, yo, if this next anime I'm about to
oh
talk about
Lord,
is rumored, if this rumor is true,
He
don't
could be
don't
worse
talk to
than
me.
me.
I'm
Devon could be worse than me.
I am going on a rampage because they know where you giving me bleach and you giving me this. I am
oh
going
boy,
to
what
be
is
a
this?
terror. I
What
am
is
going to be a terror. It is rumored that Kitekyo Hitman Reborn is getting a remake. If God so finds it to bless
No.
me,
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you
if he's
serious?
Yeah.
listen to me, I woke up one day.
Hitman is another like
I
goody
woke up
good.
one
It's
day.
another classic. Hitman is
Listen to
another good
me.
classic.
I woke up one day, hopped on
Wow.
Twitter,
They
saw
bringing back the
something
goodies. They
trending.
bringing back the
I
goodies. The good old,
listen.
the golden
I
old days.
clicked it and I saw Hitman Reborn is getting a remake. Now, at
Wow.
first, I said there's no way, but it was being reported by the same account that had shared that Solo Leveling is also getting an anime.
And Trigon.
Yes, so if one of these is true, I
Yeah.
have every hope to believe that the others are true. And
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
get Hitman Reborn, I will be a terror. I you
Like
all y'all no
wow.
yo y'all think Omar spreading the gospel. Listen to me. Y'all think Omar spreading the gospel. The person that I will become if Hitman Reborn comes back is
Wow.
not good.
Hitman
The
Reborn is
person
such a
that I
classic.
will become is not good at all. Do you I the love I have for Hitman Reborn
That is a
is so
classic.
strong and so literal. Yo, I don't know. For all our local listeners and watchers, right? There was a place here called the Cage, right?
Yes.
That
Oh,
sold
oh
anime
my god.
merch,
I miss
manga,
the
where
cage
you can go to
so
play
much.
video games, play Yu-Gi-Oh, anything
Man,
nerd related.
cage
Yeah.
was oh my god.
Within that
Y'all don't
showcase,
know. Y'all
listen to me.
young people,
They don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
y'all know the cage. Y'all know the
Yeah. They
goodness
don't know
that the
about that.
cage
They don't know
was.
about that.
They don't know.
Man.
But within that showcase lied one particular set of merch that as soon as my eyes laid upon it, I knew I needed these. I needed these in my life. I thought about these regularly. I thought about how the hell am I gonna find the money to get these? These dudes had the Von Gola X gloves sitting in that case.
Oh yeah, I
The
remember
legit
that.
gloves sitting in that case.
I
The one
remember.
that Soda uses sitting in that case. I said, God,
Oh
please
man.
bless me if you could. Mind you, I never got it. But
Oh boy.
I say all that to say, I
Man.
love Hitman Reborn.
Hmm.
And I've always been pissed that it never got a proper ending and it only got an anime original ending. And I always wanted to see it done in its totality.
Now
So if this is true, I am going to
it's
be
getting the brotherhood treatment.
I am going to be so I need people to
Yeah, I
understand.
hope so. I hope so.
Lord.
I really do.
Man, listen, they just need to
bro.
say they just need to also bring Soul Eater, like give Soul Eater the I've been
I
saying
saw
it
a lot
for
of
a
people
long
Yeah,
saying that.
time.
I saw a lot of people saying that. Like,
I've been saying it for a long
you
time. Soul
know,
Eater.
Javon, what I think's going to happen.
So you need that
You know how the manga ended, right?
yeah,
Soul
I
Eater.
think when the anime fully adopts all the Fire Force, they gonna announce
I thought
that
about
we
that.
bringing back.
I
Yeah,
thought about
Cause
that
I did see the like the I think like
for Fire
Fire Force.
Force.
I did see the
I would
the
end it.
end
Yeah,
chapter of Fire
yeah,
Force,
yeah.
and
yeah.
But it's so funny because up to that point, I was seeing a lot of people being like, kind of like, towards how the final arc of Fire Force was going. At least towards the ending part of it, and then it
Mhm.
revealed itself to be what it was. There's like the greatest thing of all time. I'm like the shift in tone was so serious. It's like this is the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah,
Greatest
yeah.
thing of all time. Greatest thing that yeah.
nah,
I had faith in Fire
I
Force all this
would
time. You know
lose
it's
my
great.
shit if like they announced Soul Leader
Yo, listen to me.
with
If this
brother
the kind
treatment.
of timing we
I'll be just like Javon over there if Soul Eater
bro.
gets the Brotherhood
No,
Right.
Soul is
treatment.
another one I
I
love.
love Soul Eater
I didn't.
so much. I
But if this the
love
kind
Soul
Yeah.
of
Eater.
timing we on, let's
This
bring back
timeline we
every
have
day
now.
that
I
Oh
needs a
my
proper
know.
god,
ending. Let's bring back Soul Eater.
everything
Yes.
coming back.
Let's continue Maggie. Like let's do
Yes.
all of it. Cause
Yeah,
bro, I never expected that. That's a piece of news. I've been begging.
Just bring back the
Please
classics.
give us a
Just
remake.
bring them back.
And
yeah.
they may actually fulfill my wishes, and I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. That arc with the Vangola team versus Zanza's team is still one of my favorite arcs ever in anime. The opening for that arc is still one of my favorite openings in anime. Bro,
hmm
I am in all my
I
glory.
so
I
happy
need
for
to be
Devon.
I
I
need to
know.
be
I'm
real.
so happy for
I
Javon
listen. I
too.
need this. I
It's
need
like
this to
all of
happen.
us got something. All of us got a little treat.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm like, I don't know what is happening right now in the anime universe, but this
Oma
timeline is again.
got his Hunter X Hunter. I got my solo leveling
Hey,
and get the Hitman.
so for that, I will say thank you.
Vicky gets by family.
That's true.
Like
Yeah,
See that
I also got Spy
Vicky
Family too
was
because I also do
a
like Spy
no, but
Family.
Vicky was like
Yeah,
I've
because
never seen I
Vicky
have
got me into Spy Family.
yo
Yeah.
I
yeah,
have never seen Vicky champion for a series like she's champion for Spy Family.
yeah,
That's how I knew. This had to been something.
yeah,
I've never seen a really champion for anything else like that. But
yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
this is a beautiful timeline, and I'd like to say
It
in this very
is.
moment, thank
We
you
in
to
the good
Gashi
timeline.
What a
because
time to be alive.
whatever you
I
did,
know. What a
whatever
time
you
to be an
did changed
anime.
the course of history.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Oh man! But on
but
more.
I eating good
Uh,
this year though.
Yeah,
Hunter
we
and
eating
Blue
good.
Lock. Oh
We
Lord, I
eating
can't
fair
wait.
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Netflix
I
a lot of
can't
great.
wait.
Oh man, because please listen to me. Please come on, man. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't hearing nothing. Like y'all can say whatever y'all want. When Bleach starts, I will be in all my glory. I will be right there.
Chainsaw Man.
I will be in this. I,
Chainsaw Man.
I listen. I don't
Oh
care.
Lord.
Y'all can shout. Y'all can cough Chainsaw Man
I
all
don't know.
day. I
I
will be
have
watching
mixed. I
Bleach.
still have my mixed reviews
I,
on
I'll be
Chainsaw
watching
Man.
Chainsaw
I
Man
still
too,
have
but I
my
will be
mixed
watching
reviews.
Bleach. I will be watching Bleach. I'm sorry. I'm
I don't
sorry.
watch Bleach
But
though. I
everyone eat it.
listen.
But the point is,
All
everyone is
jokes
eating.
aside,
Everyone is eating.
these first two episodes of Bleach can be top tail.
Listen to me.
Top tail.
Listen to me. Listen to me. But anyway,
Top tail.
anyway. But that the anime news didn't end there though. The anime news did not end there at all.
There's more?
Yeah, because we still got it. We get in, Netflix. Because you think Netflix had a whole week, like old Geek Fest
Oh
weekend,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
like
Uh-huh.
announced that we have more anime coming. Come on, man. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. So, if you are familiar with the game Cyberpunk 2021, that is also getting an anime adaptation.
Cyberpunk?
Which,
Yeah.
yes,
Seriously?
seriously, and it looks
Hey,
great.
so
Wow.
And it
let
looks,
them run
and it
talk,
looks,
Abel. Let him talk. Let him talk.
it's getting an anime adaptation, and it looks phenomenal. It's by Studio Trigger, which is a very good
Ah.
studio, and it makes sense. Like when
That's
you
it
see it,
there.
the
Yeah.
studio makes sense. It
Don't
looks
God
great.
say no more.
It gives me like old school vibes for anime, but like done in a modern time. Like it looks really good and really interesting. I was
Trigger
always
don't mess.
wondering how. No, you
Trigger
don't.
don't mess.
Like it no, it looks phenomenal. Like this really looks like it's going to be a hit. Like I can't wait for this, and it's coming out in September. Like
Yeah.
which is really good. Again, like I said, ton of anime coming
Stop.
out. Ton of
Stop.
it. Yeah, but
Stop.
it's gonna be 10 episodes.
Ooh.
Which I hope we get all at one time because it's a Netflix anime. But I hope we get
I,
all at
I,
one time.
I sure they can do all at once.
Yeah. So, but I'm looking forward to that 100%. Like that looked great. I liked everything I
Yeah,
saw.
it's very gorgeous. I'm looking at the
It's
trailer right
yeah,
now.
like it's beautiful and it looks interesting. So that's the biggest part about that. It's beautiful and
Yeah.
it looks interesting. Also,
Yes.
Mappa is also well, not back. Sorry, Studio Wit is back again. Clearly Netflix and we have a friendship
Oh,
that is growing. But they're
Yeah.
back with another movie called Moonrise, anime movie called Moonrise. Hopefully,
be better than
this is
Bubble.
yes, yes.
Oh Jesus.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
it's
Let,
much
let it be
better.
on the more on
It's
the vampire in
much.
the garden side.
It's
Yeah.
right. Um, I don't think we got. I don't know if we got a trailer for
No,
Moonrise. I
they
can't remember.
didn't. They just show a
Right,
poster of it and that was
poster.
it.
But I
Yeah.
forgot the premise of it. But I mean, going by the poster, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
It
It
does.
looked. It
It
looked
does
lit.
look again like they're
It looked
doing
lit.
a sci-fi thing,
Yeah.
kind of like that stuff. But like I said, hopefully it's much better than Bubble this time around because I don't want to be upset again, and I don't want to have to
Yeah.
write
Yeah.
like ask like what's going on, what's
Because
happening,
we should know
and
that
all that stuff. Freaking out.
Bubble
Yes,
was a very bad decision.
Bubble was a very
it's
ambitious project
it
It
that
was
was
did
very
not meet
ambitious.
let's go yeah
expectations.
yeah let's go with that.
It
It
was
was
very
it was
ambitious,
ambitious.
but it lacked depth.
It looked so much
Yeah.
lacking,
It,
so much lacking with that. But um, continuing though, we are getting a sequel to one of their popular anime series, which I am excited for again. Castlevania is coming back, and this time we are
Oh
getting
yeah.
a descendant of Trevor himself. So again, more
Well,
Castlevania. I am
well,
always here
yeah.
for more
Richter is
Castlevania.
the one in Smash for all the gamers listening.
Yes, he's one of Smash. Yes, he's one of Smash Brothers. But I'm excited. I love Castlevania. I love Cal. I think
Yeah.
that was definitely one of
That
their
was
better shows that they
apart
did.
from Arcane, that was Netflix best animated series.
Yes,
yeah.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree. Castlevania was like the anticipation every time when you
Arcane
see
needs
it.
to I know Arcane is still in production, but Arcane you need to.
They're actually well, they're not obviously they're not doing the new season yet, but they're releasing
I
something.
know,
They're
but
releasing a docu
they
series.
are.
Yeah,
They
they're
are
releasing
like
a docu
now.
series for it on
Mm,
how they
Yeah.
came about making Arcane and stuff, which should be cool. But yeah, so
yeah.
hopefully we'll get more on Arcane. And also, we're getting an anime series for Tekken, which is also really interesting. So
Oh yeah.
Netflix is also pumping out some very good stuff. A lot of stuff that I'm interested in.
Hopefully
Uh,
it's executed.
yes,
Oh,
and
Harada involved with the anime. He
Mm.
oh
planned
yeah,
out
yes,
a lot
yes.
of
Okay,
stories.
all
The
right.
creator of
Yeah,
Tekken is heavily involved in the anime as well, which is good. It's good to
He
have
said, "Yo, I ain't messing
really
this
good
up."
this. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
We ain't gonna let you do this. We ain't gonna let you do this. So, but I'm happy for that, and also happy that we get everything when they don't have to wait this weird schedule for stuff to come out on Netflix. They've
Yeah.
always
hmm
been doing it. So that is great. Oh, I always pronounce this wrong, but Kakikurai twin
Kake Gurui.
Kakiguri. Thank you, twin
Ah,
is coming. It's is it a sequel or a spinoff? I can't remember.
It's a prequel spin-off of season one
Ah,
that's gonna follow. It's gonna tell the story of Mary, the blonde-haired girl.
got you. All right, wasn't too
interesting.
sure. All
I
right,
fell
Yeah,
off. I honestly fell off at Kakiguri.
I love that. Like
I know. I fell off.
I
I
love
fell
that.
off.
I love it. The memes alone, but I love it. I love it. That was definitely one of those animes on Netflix that was
Yeah,
definitely one of those animes I found on Netflix that I instantly loved. So that's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, coming back August 4th on Netflix. So
I
yeah,
think it was
man,
like
yeah,
one of Netflix first anime what they brought over. I think.
it was one of
yeah,
those.
Yeah.
That and Seven Deadly Sins was one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got more news of Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh
At least we got art.
boy.
We got art. We got art on the movie, which is also coming to Netflix. We got art.
In December.
I think so. which is
Yeah.
based on Tristan.
Yeah.
It is based, yeah, Tristan, Eliota's son.
Meliodas' son.
Meliodas. I want to say Eliotas. Meliodas' son. Yeah, it's based on Tristan. So it's definitely looking at that. So yeah, Netflix is continuing their long standing trend of putting more and more anime on their platform, and trying to be a space as well for people to come and say, hey, we have anime too. So yeah,
Yeah.
but I like
Really give
that
us more money.
they're going about it in a way of taking properties that I guess aren't anime already or like anime influenced and creating
Hmm.
animes from them. So that's actually pretty dope. Like I said, Cyberpunk, and then you have Tekken, which is really dope. So I'm
Yeah.
definitely looking forward to those two things.
Yeah.
Uh, coming out, coming out, coming out. Man, so yeah, it's been a very turbulent 2 weeks. We didn't even get to go into because to Amar did miss a lot of the hunter. Don't know if he didn't give him an opportunity to really. I mean, he ranted
Oh,
early on, but
he,
he didn't give it
he,
on.
he,
Yeah.
he gave
Yeah.
his little
Yeah. I
gospel. He
stand
gave
by
his
We
Pete.
little
had to,
gospel earlier.
we had to discuss this. This is very important. We had to really go into because it's like so much news, and so much great stuff that's going to definitely be coming, and
Yeah.
is coming. So, oh, I almost even forgot. The creator for Your Lie in April is creating a new manga as well, which is also pretty
Yay!
good. It's really good,
Yay!
really really
Oh
good.
wow.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
They're coming back. They're coming back with a new work.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's been.
I
Like I
want.
said, I don't
Are
know
they gonna
what's
make me
happening.
cry? Are they gonna make
I
me cry like you're lying in April?
I don't know what's happening. Like everything just decided like it wants to like just happen now, like in the anime world.
It's a
Yeah.
great time. It's a great
It's a
time, but it's like oh my gosh, it's gonna be
it's an
so
amazing time.
busy.
Yo,
It's gonna be
Yeah.
so busy.
I can see the backlog being huge already.
Lord.
I can
Real
see
talk.
what we're gonna be fed. It's not gonna be any. It's not gonna be any laughs. It's like, oh, I don't know what to watch. No, it's
It's like
happening.
when you go to those family dinners and you have some of those family members who has
Uh,
piled up too much on their plate and you're like, you can't eat all.
but I'm gonna try. But I'm gonna try.
Yes,
But
we will.
I'm gonna try. I'm
I
gonna
promise you.
try. I'm gonna have
I
to
promise you.
Lord.
I'm going to
Yeah.
try. I'm going to try. Oh, rent a girlfriend fans, aka Gayuk, wherever he may be enjoying his new uh his new wife. Season 2 is coming in July 1st.
Oh
July
Yeah.
1st. July 1st. I remember. I
We
remember.
can get into the summer season talk in a different episode
yeah.
because there's a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff
but a
coming
lot
next
coming.
season that we
Yeah,
gotta talk about.
very soon actually.
I
Yeah.
know, Lord. Feels like this season went by so
Oh,
fast.
I don't know if we
Yeah.
even mentioned this, but because this is also anime related, I don't know if we mentioned on the pod, and we may have still been on break during that whole sequence, or we just didn't get a chance to. But Star Wars Visions is coming back, so we're getting
Oh
more of that,
yeah.
which I'm
The
excited for.
second season. Yeah.
Yeah, second season of
Ah.
Star Wars. So I'm happy that they're still continuing to do it because I love those. I still say that they need to make one of those an actual series, but that's neither here
Yeah.
nor there. But we're getting more
I
Star Wars
know
Visions.
it's like Love, Death and Robots. It's like
Uh,
Exactly like
it's
that.
like
right, it is. No,
some of those
exactly.
shorts need to be their own series or full blown
It's
movie.
Oh
flowing
yeah,
badly.
that reminds me of another thing for the
Yes,
for
you're
you
probably thinking
horror
about it.
anime fans out
There you
there.
go. Yep, that's what it
Um,
is.
Chunji Ito, the god of Japanese horror, is
Very much so.
Oh
a lot of his
yeah.
stories
Yeah,
are getting the love, death,
20
and
and
robot treatment,
20
basically.
in
Yeah.
total.
Oh
20
Yeah,
yes.
in total.
20. Yeah,
I can't remember the three which he said they were starting off with, but he
It's
did
like
say
I think I
20.
saw that going around Facebook.
Yep,
If that
yeah,
sounds
He announced it during Netflix's Geek Fest that
yeah,
they're doing. So it's gonna obviously it's gonna be on Netflix, but they're going to create 20 of his works into animes,
that's great.
starting with three. And we already know that Uzumaki is still supposed to be coming
yeah,
for
in
the
the fall.
yeah. So
And
yeah,
that's going to air on Toonami as well at the
yes.
same time as Japan.
Oh wow.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's so great news. That's actually pretty good. He's definitely a legend. So to see a lot of his works
See, I
get
have
anime
watched so much anime
adaptation
on like
is going
streams.
to be
As
great.
Spaghetti Tsunami still kicking.
I think well, I
Yeah,
think it's
No, totally.
because we have so much access to anime now that
Yeah.
we
You
just
know what? If Toonami, if Toonami actually like does a streaming service, oh my gosh.
that'd be. I'd actually
that would be
buy that.
cool. Yeah,
I think
Should,
I'd buy that.
should
I'll
they
buy
be
that.
exclusively dubbed too? You
yeah.
could
I
support
think
the dub industry as well. Yeah,
right. I
And
would
I
I would
would
say
love the interface. I would love the Toonami interface be the
yeah.
spaceship. And then
yeah,
just have Tom. Oh my god, you could imagine like
Yeah,
that'd be lit.
when you log in, you have Tom greeting you. Oh
Yeah,
my
that would be great.
god.
But no, that'd be a great place for people who watch a lot of the dubs. We have access to a lot of
Yeah.
it. So that'd be
yeah,
definitely
I
great.
think that's what Toonami needs to do. Toonami, if any of y'all people are listening, get that streaming service on the road.
Sure.
yeah, man.
Have the
Let
interface
April
be
give you all the ideas.
Right.
have the interface be the space station. Have Tom greet me. You know, You can even have Tom do his inspirational speeches
Oh
as
yeah,
well. Listen,
I mean, if you think about it, you could. You could. You could.
listen. Like every time you log on, you have Tom greet you, and then like while you're in the like lobby area, like when you on like
yeah,
the main screen, you just have like an inspirational quote just go off while you're searching for anime to
yeah.
watch. Oh my god,
True.
listen.
It's true. It's true. Also, shout out.
Can you even
Happy
have
10th.
Tom
10th.
tell me what the
Oh,
anime is called? You can sorry. It's just
that's,
like
no,
as
I was
a
just gonna.
vision.
I was gonna say shout out to Overlord. It has today is his 10th anniversary apparently.
Aw.
Oh yeah. Even
Oh,
though I don't like this, I personally don't like the series. I never got into it. I never really got the whole.
Overlord.
I
Yeah.
but
Overlord
but
season one
Yeah,
was
no.
very
oh,
good,
but that's where I
and season two.
that's where I
Yeah,
was
I'm
not able
trying
to
to
get into it.
remember.
But
I'm
hey,
trying to remember.
Overlord
I'm
fans,
trying to
shout out to
see
y'all.
if I'm confusing Overlord. No, Overlord is the one with the skeleton guy, right?
Yes, Overlord's the one.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't get that much into it.
Yeah, but shout out 10th
I
anniversary.
was only
Congratulations!
going.
Yes, 10th
Happy
anniversary for the
anniversary!
light novel.
Yeah.
For the light novel. Really good time. Really good time. Oh, well, today has been a mouthful. Today has been a
Oh
very
yeah, but oh yeah, one last piece of news.
what's up?
Because we didn't get the mention this either. The release date for the Dragon Ball superhero movie
Oh, I was
in
wondering if they were
Oh
over
releasing
here
yeah!
is
it.
August 19th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself, everybody. Prepare yourself, Fusion.
And
Stay
aren't
tuned.
spoilers already
Of
sprinkling
Oh,
course.
around?
the whole movie done leaked. The
Listen,
whole movie done leaked.
what do you mean? Of course, spoilers are there. Like, why would it not
Like
be spoilers?
Toei don't make sense. Like how
They,
you
I
gonna
don't,
release a
Surprisingly, I have
movie?
not been really spoiled by
obviously, at this point,
anything.
they don't care.
Surprisingly,
I mean, I've seen them. I've just avoided it because one was trending. Like
I really
literally,
thought that I was
you
gonna
would
Yeah.
look to
start seeing them
you would
on
look to your
TikTok, but I
side.
have not seen any of them on
You
TikTok at
probably
Bruh,
all.
just don't
April,
access the Dragon Balls
when that day I show you that spoiler,
You
that
show me
was
that
when it was
spoiler.
all over Twitter. All
I
over
Yeah,
Twitter.
it was trending. So
He was
hopefully,
trending. He was trending.
Well, yeah, they actually giving me hope for
April.
Gohan.
No, I would just say
Giving
April.
me hope.
They did
April,
that on
don't
purpose.
say it.
They try to drag us in. You see,
I
Don't
they
know
try to make us
they're
come with
trying to.
expectations.
They
Y'all
giving
ain't
us
gonna
Gohan
April,
bait. I
April,
know.
April, April,
Listen,
April.
Hans,
What I can
listen.
tell if you was a fan of Gohan and Piccolo, you gonna
y'all
love this movie. I
I
telling
am a
y'all,
fan of
y'all gonna love
Gohan
this
Piccolo,
movie.
but I know.
You're
Listen,
not gonna trick me.
I
I
No.
know.
telling you,
Yes,
Ray.
you're
I telling
not
y'all. I
gonna
telling
trick
Listen,
y'all.
I feel like it's a trick. I feel like they showing like some things, and I haven't seen things, but from what you show me and what you trying to tell me, I think I feel like someone bullshitting us.
or it may not be what it is. I'm just
It
saying.
might be one
My
cool scene. It might be
all
just
I
go. I
know,
might just have one cool
I am
scene, and then after that, he
right.
get bodied. Listen,
I'm gonna watch the movie, but I'm coming
I
in
listen. Y'all
with
can't
low
tell me that
expectations.
Gohan is not going to get bodied. He's
I'm
going to get
going
bodied.
in with
I
low
Listen,
know.
just watch the
expectations.
movie. Just watch
And
the
if,
movie. Just
and
watch
if
it.
I'm
Just
shocked,
watch
I'm
it.
shocked. But I will not be disappointed because I'm coming in with low expectations. So there's that.
Listen,
All I know is that I hype.
in
I
the
dare hype.
words,
All right, all
in the,
right.
as I quote MJ every single time, you cannot be disappointed if you expect disappointment.
Big,
Oh
and that's it.
Jesus.
And that's a perfect place to end
Oh,
it. So everybody, Once again, this has been episode 37 of the Otaku Summit podcast. We love to hear you
Woo!
guys here with us and
Getting
listening
close
with
to
us and
40.
chilling with us. Thank you guys for always supporting. As always, you can check us out on our Twitter at the Otaku Summit Podcast, TikTok at the Otaku Summit, Instagram as well with the same name, and also check us out on the Solid's YouTube page as well as the Solid Discord. You guys can come in and check us out and hang with us and chat more anime with us. So till
Chat,
next time,
send us
guys.
questions,
Yes, obviously all
comments.
that stuff.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
this has been the Otaku Summit, and we are out. Poof.
Cool.
And Cam is not here. Cam, be
Good,
lucky that
good.
I don't have a zipper. Be lucky I don't have a zipper today, Cam, because
It
it's
would
like
have gone
yeah,
down slowly, but
I
it's
can't,
slowly.
All
I
right,
don't.
so
Cam, be happy that I don't have a zipper. I don't have a zipper today.